good evening. Greetings and blessings to all pro wrestling fans of all shapes and sizes from all around the world. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this video, going to be covering two things. First off, I'm going to go over the current standings of the King of DDT tournament. The first round has been complete in the books, so I will go over the results and then preview the second round matchups. And then after that, I will be giving my review of Wrestle Magic 2024, which, quite a lot happened with this show, including some extra matches. So can't wait to get into that. But first, let's get started with the King of DDT tournament. The 20th anniversary of King of DDT tournament has begun. It actually started today, and we saw the entire first round complete. So let's go ahead and let's pull up the bracket and take a look at how the first round went. Let's check it out. All right. Here are your first round results. First, we have Mao defeat Poison Sawada Julie, which was quite a weird match. I mean, a really weird match, but not as weird as a certain other match was, which I'll get into in a moment. But Mao defeated Poison Sawada Julie, so Mao advances to the round two. Taoi actually defeated Kenoh. That I did not expect. But yeah, Toei, formerly Toei Kojima, advances to the second round as well. A very big surprising upset that many may say. Sanshiro Takagi defeated the current KOD openweight champion Yuki Ueno. That's right. A big victory, knocking the champion out of the first round of the King of DDT tournament. That's pretty big. That is pretty big. But yeah, Sanshiro Takagi advances to the second round. And then, of course, we had to have somebody from Damnation TA advance, as Daisuke Sasaki was able to defeat, I believe that was Shuji Kondo. But yeah, that was quite an interesting matchup. The last two, like I said, I did not think Yuki Ueno. I figured he would have at least gotten to the second round. And that's Yuki Ino. Please forgive me, I said his name wrong, but Daisuke Sasaki defeated Yuki Ino to advance to the second round. But like I said, I figured somebody from Damnation TA had to advance. But from that side of the bracket, I enjoyed that match, as well as Sanshiro Takagi against Yuki Ueno. Like I said, that was a big surprise for me. All right, and then you go to the right side. Oh my goodness, Yuki Onaya and Kazusada Higuchi. Oh man, that was a hard-hitting back-and-forth match. That really could have gone either way. But yeah, Kazusada Higuchi comes out on top with the victory over Yuki Onaya and advances to the second round. But man, that was an incredible match. And you had Shuji Ishikawa defeat Harashima, which was another very, very hard-fought match between both competitors. But Ishikawa-san was able to advance to round number 2, but Harashima gave it an excellent effort. He came close, came really close. Then, of course, the weirdest one. I probably should have just skipped this match for obvious reasons, but it is what it is. Tetsuya Endo defeated Danshoku Dino, which, well, at least he's eliminated, because a lot of the stuff that happened in that match I wished I did not see. Also, I don't know why in the world Tetsuya Endo even had on a thong under his tights. That's just setting himself up to be embarrassed, if you ask me. But thankfully, he was able to get the victory and advance to the next round. And then you had another, for the main event, you had a really good main event as Chris Brooks was able to defeat Takeshi Masada to advance to the second round. Another really solid match. But honestly, I'd have to say that my favorite match of this first round was definitely Yukio Naya and Kazusada Higuchi. That was definitely my favorite match of the first round. Hands down, my favorite match of the first round. But with that being said, we now have our second round matchups, which all the second round matchups will take place on May 11th. Let's see, May 11th. I believe that is on a Saturday? Yeah, it's on a Saturday. So this coming Saturday will be the second round. And for the second round, let's see, we got Mao versus Toei. That should be good. That should be really good. But I think Mao will get the victory in advance. That's what I'm thinking. I think he'll advance to the semis. We got Daisuke Sasaki versus Sanshiro Takagi. Whew. To be honest, this could go either way. I mean, Sanshiro Takagi had the big win over Yuki Ueno, so maybe that momentum can carry him through to defeat Daisuke Sasaki. But honestly, I think Daisuke Sasaki will end up winning and advancing to the semis. But it could go either way. It could definitely go either way. This should be a really good one. Kazusada Higuchi versus Shuji Ishikawa. Oh, this should be hard hitting. If it ends up being as good, if not better, than when he fought Yukio Naya, oh man, then that's probably going to end up being the best match of the second round. So I'm really looking forward to that match. That should be hard hitting. And then matchup that I'm looking very forward to. I saw both of these guys compete when I was in Philly, which, you know, I got a chance to see not only these two, but also Mao and Daisuke Sasaki. But Tetsuya Endo versus Chris Brooks. Oh, that should be really, really good. And like I said, don't forget, Chris Brooks won this tournament last year. So, you know, he's definitely going to be a threat. Definitely going to be a threat. But, I think Chris Brooks will at least make it to the semis. I think he'll make it to the semis. But I would not be mad if Tetsuya Endo defeated him. But I can see Chris Brooks at least in the semifinals. Now, as far as who do I think will win between Shuji Ishikawa and Kazusada Higuchi, that's tough. That is really tough. Oh, man, that's tough. I'm gonna keep an open mind on that one, because honestly, that's a really tough one to pick. That's a really tough one. But should be really good. Should be really good. So yeah, the King of DDT 20th anniversary tournament has gotten off to quite a good start. But first round's in the books. Second round will be Saturday, May 11th. So we got 4 big matchups for Saturday. So should be good. Should be really good. I'm just glad to be able to check this tournament out for the first time. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, before we get into Wrestle Magic 2024, here's a quick word on the sponsor for this video, Game Beauty. Check them out. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by AKIRA, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves limited edition makeup collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Wrestle Universe Pay-Per-View Live Wrestle Magic 2024. I was very, very excited about this show, and for great reason. But this show took place yesterday, May 4th, at the Ryogoku Kokujikan. What I thought was originally just going to be 6 matches total, they actually announced about a day or two before, I believe, that there are going to be 6 more matches added to this card. 6 more mystery matches. So I thought that was really, really cool that they did that. So we ended up with 12 matches for this show. So it's really, really good. Now, I only have graphics for 6 of the matches because, like I said, the other 6 were surprises. So, just a FYI. But we had a really, really great show. A really great show. So, let's dive right on in. I can't wait. Let's dive right on in. So, the show started off with a championship match. Check it out. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Wrestle Magic 2024 kicked off with the GHC Hardcore Championship on the line. I mean, how rare is that to see a hardcore match start the show off? You know what I mean? But anyway, GHC Hardcore Championship on the line. As the champion, Ninja Mack defended against Shuji Ishikawa. That's right, the same Shuji Ishikawa that just competed in the DDT, King of DDT tournament and advanced to the second round. That's right, same guy. Great, solid opening match. Shuji Ishikawa definitely had the size advantage, but Ninja Mack kept the offense going, had great fighting spirit, a lot of high flying, a lot of strikes, and just really putting his body on the line. And he really gave an excellent effort in this match. And you know, we got to see a lot used. We saw tables, we saw ladders, saw chairs. Like, we saw a lot used in this match. Man, that ladder got jacked up multiple times throughout this match. Ninja Mack even did that Phoenix 630 splash onto the ladder, onto Ishikawa-san. I was like, man, that was insane. I mean, just insane. But Shuji Ishikawa just would not go down. And eventually, he was able to put away Ninja Mack for good with a Splash Mountain. Pinned him for the 1-2-3. And unfortunately, Shuji Ishikawa is your new GHC Hardcore Champion. Was pretty bummed because I wanted Ninja Mack to win. But at the same time, we have to keep in mind that Ninja Mack is getting ready and geared up to compete at the Best of Super Juniors 31 tournament in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So part of me can kind of understand why they went ahead and got the title off of him. So, because he's going to be competing a lot in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's going to be busy. I can't wait for Ninja Mack. You know, he might not win the Best of Super Juniors tournament. I would love for that to happen. But you best believe I'm going to be rooting for him every single match that he's in. So, shout out to Ninja Mack. Let's see. But yeah, great opening match. Really great opening match. Okay, next match. This was the first of 6 mystery matches. We ended up having a tag team match, and this was a really good one. We had the team of Ryohei Oiwa and Daiki Inaba taking on West Coast Pros, Titus Alexander, and the Denim Dragon Starboy Charlie. That was quite a surprise. It was really good to see them back in Japan. But yeah, this was a good match. A lot of action, a lot of high flying. And yeah, I was really digging this match. I've gotten a chance to see all 4 of these guys. I mean, I've seen Titus Alexander live before via DPW a couple of times. So definitely like what they've been doing with him. But this was a really solid match. And, you know, Team West Coast Pro was able to shine the brightest as Starboy Charlie was able to pick up the victory, hitting a 450 splash on Daiki Inaba, pinning him for the 1-2-3. So, West Coast Pros, Titus Alexander, Starboy Charlie, pick up the victory at Wrestle Magic 2024. Great match, great surprise. Really, really good. All right, next up was another surprise match, and let me tell you, this match had me on my feet. Out of my seat, on my feet. We had a massive, hard-hitting singles match between Masa Kitamiya and Takashi Sugiura. Oh man, this match was phenomenal. These two big, beastly behemoths just went at it. Just back and forth, hard hitting. Even Masa Kitamiya had a Shibata versus Okada moment where he gave Takashi a headbutt so hard that Masa Kitamiya started bleeding from the top of the dome down his forehead. Like it was nothing. Just BAM! Blood started pouring right down the middle of his forehead. And I'm just like, Masa Kitamiya, that dude is insane. I mean, just insane. I mean, I thought it was sick when he went up against Tomohiro Ishii, but oh no no no, this tops that in the brutality. This definitely tops that. But man, dude, that Masa Kitamiya, whoo wee. I would love to hear from the Pro Wrestling Noah fans out there, their thoughts on Masa Kitamiya, because that dude is a beast. That dude's a beast. Like, no kidding. I would love to meet Masa Kitamiya. Oh. Oh, I would love to meet him. That dude is a beast. Masa Kitamiya was able to defeat Takashi Sugiura for the 1-2, pin him for the 1-2-3 after hitting a diving senton off the top rope. But yeah, Masa Kitamiya, blood all on his face and all that, picked up the victory. But I will say this. Y'all gotta chill on the headbutts. Y'all gotta chill on the headbutts. Like, we don't want another situation that Katsuyori Shibata had. I mean, that dude almost lost his life. Not to mention, he was pretty much, I think they said he was pretty much paralyzed or whatnot, or just, that was a borderline career-ending injury. So, I'm just saying, folks, really need to chill on the headbutts. I'm just saying. All right, continuing on. We had some trios action. This was another bonus match. So we had the team of Eita, HAYATA, and AKIRA taking on the trio of Hitoshi Kumano, Junta Miyawaki, and Owada. So got a little bit of variety with both of these teams. Overall, pretty solid match. AKIRA can definitely still move. For his age, he can definitely still move pretty well in the ring. I was impressed. I was very impressed. But this was a solid trios match. AKIRA was able to get the pin on Owada after hitting a diving splash off the top rope. Very well executed. But yeah, Eita, HAYATA, AKIRA picked up the victory in this trios match. Really, really good, solid trios match. Alrighty. Now I can actually go into one of my graphics, because next up we had our GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship Survival 3-Way match. So we had the champions, good-looking guys, Tadasuke and Ryohei, taking on Los Golpeadores, made up of Dragon Bane and Alpha Wolf, and Shuji Kondo, and his mystery tag partner ended up being Brother YASSHI. That's right, Brother YASSHI, a name I haven't heard in a long time. I mean, it's been a hot minute since I've last heard that name. But this was a very entertaining match. And more, I am really loving Los Golpeadores. Like, that team, that is a phenomenal team. I mean, just a really phenomenal team. Honestly, if I were to ever host my own tag team tournament, they would be in it. They would be in it, hands down. But very action-packed match. Of course, Brother YASSHI was doing a good amount of trash talking, a lot of taunting and whatnot. Ryohei took out YASSHI with a drop kick and then pinned him for the 1-2-3 to eliminate Shuji Kondo and Brother YASSHI. So it just came down to the good-looking guys and Los Golpeadores. And the action really picked up even more when it was just down to those two teams. And it really could have gone either way. I mean, Dragon Bane, Alpha Wolf were really, really bringing the offense. And it just seemed like move after move after move, just really keeping up with the tag champs. But, Ryohei, once again, was able to shine bright enough to also get the second pinfall, as he was able to pin Alpha Wolf with kind of a jackknife variation pin. It kind of looked like that, just done differently. Pinned Alpha Wolf for the 1, 2, 3. And just like that, good looking guys, Tadasuke, Ryohei, still your GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. They survive. And I tell you, it was very enjoyable when I last saw them in this type of match. As a matter of fact, they went up against Los Golpeadores and Ninja Mack Alejandra. I remember that. That was a very enjoyable match. But yeah, they continue to show why they're one of the best junior tag champs in Pro Wrestling Noah. All right. Next up, another special match. This was a very enjoyable match. A lot of trash talking in this one. We had a singles match between Kenoh and Yamato from Dragon Gate, who I recently got a chance to meet in Philadelphia, so that was really cool. Always wanted to meet him. Kenoh versus Yamato, and that was a great match. Like I said, a lot of trash talking between the two. Definitely a lot of trash talking, but still maintain a good intensity of the match back and forth between the two. But Kenoh was able to pick up the victory after hitting him with a PFS and covering him for the 1, 2, 3. Great sign of sportsmanship after the match as well. But Kenoh, your winner over Yamato. Good match. Really good match. All right. Next up, we actually had a GHC martial arts rules match. That's right. Did not expect this, but hey, this was pretty nice. So we had this tag team style. So team number 1, we had Oka Sasaki and the legendary Kazushi Sakuraba taking on the team of Hikaru Sato and Shuhei Taniguchi. And like I said, this was contested under GHC martial arts rules, so you can win by knockout, TKO, referee stoppage, submission, stuff like that. Very physical match. Of course, you know, martial arts rules, so a lot of strikes. A couple of knockdowns as well. There were a couple of knockdowns in this match. And it just really went back and forth. And I have to say, Sakuraba-san still looks in incredible shape for his age. And definitely showed in this match. But ultimately, Oka Sasaki was able to pick up the victory for him and Sakuraba-san as he nailed Shuhei Taniguchi with a high kick to the side of the head that pretty much dropped him like that. Pretty much referee called it. So I don't know if that counts as win by knockout or win by referee stoppage, but he pretty much got knocked out, wasn't responsive, and the ref was just like, call for the bell. But great match. Nice little showcase there, you know, different from your normal wrestling match, you know, showcasing a little bit of martial arts. Last time I really saw something like that was through watching Great, which I still need to get back into that. I haven't seen a show in a while. But yeah, good match. Really, really good match. A nice little break from regular pro wrestling matches. I was digging it. Okay, next up, this was a match that I was waiting very patiently for. The ladies, that's right, the 8-woman tag team match, which showcased Team Marigold. Yes. So, you had Team Marigold, which was accompanied by Rasi Ogawa and some of the other Marigold roster, came out to the ring together. But you had Julia, Utami Hayashishita, Mai Sakurai, and Mirai. And they took on the team of the Great Sakuya, Nagisa Nozaki, Takumi Aroha, and the Phoenix of Osaka, Miyuki Takase. Oh man, and it did not take long for this match to get underway with all 8 ladies starting off with a brawl in the ring, spilled to the outside, and I must say that the action was nonstop. Really happy to see all 8 of these ladies showcased really well. I'm starting to really like the Great Sakuya more and more. Just I love like her tendencies, her moves, and the fact that, you know, she does some dancing, because I mean it is Riko Kawahara, but still I like how she's really acting the gimmick and putting her own flair into it with the dance moves and the similar look to the Great Muta. I love it. Not to mention, shout out to Mirai rocking some new gear. Mirai looked great in this match. I love her new gear. I think her new gear looks great for her. I love the new look. And that was a pretty impressive drop kick that she did, transition into a backflip. I thought that was really cool to see. But just all 8 of these ladies, they just went at it. This was a very enjoyable match. One of my favorites on the card next to Masa Kitamiya and Takashi Sugiura. But man, I enjoyed the mess out of this match. I mean, just the action was great. Takumi Aroha really just brought forth her striking ability, and just it was so awesome. I really love how involved Utami Hayashishita and Julia were, and even Miyuki Takase. I really like the back and forth between her and Utami. But, man, just all 8 of these ladies did a phenomenal job in this match. When it came down to it, a little bit of a miscommunication as the Great Sakuya was trying to spew the mist at Julia, but she grabbed Nagisa Nozaki, put her in the way, so she ended up eating the mist. And then Julia finished off Nagisa Nozaki with a Northern Lights bomb, pinned her for the 1-2-3. Team Marigold with the victory at Wrestle Magic 2024. And of course they did a little advertising for the Marigold show coming up on May 20th, so thought that they had to throw that in there. But that was a very, very enjoyable 8-woman tag match. Absolutely. From start to finish. Great stuff. All right. Moving on to our next match. This was another surprise match. As a matter of fact, this was the last surprise match that they had. It was a tag team match. A very interesting one. So we had the team of Hajime Ohara and Naomichi Marufuji taking on the team of Jake Lee and Tajiri. That's right, Yoshihiro Tajiri. Sporting some gray hair. But man, this was quite a match. A lot of star power in that match. And, you know, I definitely enjoyed it. Tajiri looked great in the ring. And I just, like I said, I was very happy with how the pacing of this match was. And just, you know, seeing how well Tajiri can still go in that ring. Even as he's, you know, slowly getting older, he could still go in that ring. I really like the back and forth between Tajiri and Marufuji. But Tajiri, it took 2 buzzsaw kicks to put away Hajime Ohara, because he actually kicked out after the first one. I was kind of surprised to see that. Even with, you know, the mist and everything, he actually kicked out of that first one. But took a second one, and that was enough to put him away for the 1-2-3. Jake Lee, Tajiri, your winners. But yeah, pretty good tag match. And that was just quite a surprise seeing him teamed up with Jake Lee. As soon as the entrance theme played, I was like, oh snap, that's Tajiri. Let's go. Which I've met Tajiri. Really, really funny guy. Didn't really say anything, but just his whole demeanor was so funny. But yeah, just really, really love that. Okay. And then our final 3 matches were championship matches. So here we go. All right, we had the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line as Daga defended the title against Alejandro. Good match overall. Of course, Daga tried to rip the mask off of Alejandro, just like he did last time. No surprise there. It was definitely back and forth, and Alejandro really put up a great fight, and he just kept coming back and coming back and coming back. It took a lot of Diablo wings, excuse me, from Daga. I think like 3 or 4 like variations of the Diablo wings to finally put away Alejandro for the 1, 2, 3. And Daga still your GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion. It's been a pretty strong champion so far. Not really too sure who will be the one to dethrone him, but maybe a certain somebody that returned might dethrone him. Y'all know who I'm talking about? My man, Amakusa, returned to Wrestle Magic 2024. And word is that he is back and will be good to go this month. So, very happy to see Amakusa back in action. Like I said, he was a former GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion. So, hey, hopefully can see him get himself back into the title picture and maybe challenge Daga for the title. We'll see. But really glad that he's back in the Pro Wrestling Noah ring. All right, next up. We had the Open Challenge match for the GHC Tag Team Championships as the good-looking guys, the champions of Anthony Green and Jack Morris, defended against what ended up being revealed as Tenkoji. That's right, Tenkoji. Satoshi Kojima, Hiroyoshi Tenzan accepted the Open Challenge for this match. Not exactly who I was thinking would show up, but hey, well-known tag team, so hey, I don't hate it. Put up a decent fight, but I felt like for the most part, good-looking guys really kept it going well throughout this match. And, the legends, Satoshi Kojima, Hiroyoshi Tenzan, they definitely showed up and showed out. But it would not be enough to dethrone the champs, as Jack Morris was able to finish off Satoshi Kojima with a shooting star press, pinned him for the 1, 2, 3. Jack Morris, Anthony Green, still your GHC Tag Team Champions. A great sign of sportsmanship afterwards between the 4 gentlemen. So that was really cool to see. But yeah, I believe they said that's their 8th defense of these titles. So Anthony Green, Jack Morris been on a roll. They've been on quite the roll. So we'll have to see who will challenge them next, because they're cooking right now. And then the main event of Wrestle Magic 2024 was for the big prize, the GHC Heavyweight Championship, as Hio Deodotner Wagner Jr., the champion, defended against Kaito Kiyomiya, who won a number 1 contendership match against Jake Lee to earn this opportunity. And let me tell you what, while this match was definitely back and forth and both individuals well showcased, I don't think I've ever seen so many Shining Wizards in a match since Keiji Muto, who actually came out to get on special commentary for this match. But yeah, Kaito Kiyomiya like hit so many Shining Wizards in this match, it was like crazy. But this match was back and forth. Definitely Dr. Wagner Jr. really looked like a champion. And like I said, I believe he was the first Mexican GHC heavyweight champion in Noah history. So he has that honor. He's punched in, stamped that honor into the history books. But this would end up being Kaito Kiyomiya's night, as after enough Shining Wizards and one more with his hair all standing up and frizzy, one more Shining Wizard was able to put away Dr. Wagner Jr. 1, 2, 3, and Kaito Kiyomiya is now a 3-time GHC heavyweight champion. So congratulations to him. Keiji Muto came in and presented the belt to him. They posed together. Great win for Kaito Kiyomiya. Now you're 3-time GHC heavyweight champion. And let me tell you, I enjoyed the mess out of Wrestle Magic 2024. That was totally worth the money spent ordering it at a discount, because hey, Wrestle Universe subscriber, me. But this was a great pay-per-view. 6 matches, and then they had 6 extra matches that really turned out great. And like I said, I have to say my top 2 was definitely actually my top 3. I have to say my top 3 was the GHC Hardcore Championship match, Ninja Mack, Shuji Ishikawa, Masa Kitamiya versus Takashi Sugiura, and of course the 8-woman tag match, Team Marigold versus Great Sakuya, Nagisa Nozaki, Takumi Ryohei, Miyuki Takase. Those were my top 3 favorites of this card. So, great job. Great show. Looking forward to the next one. They did announce that N1 Victory will be returning. I believe it was August. So, I have to get more information on that. But the N1 Victory tournament will be returning in August. So, looking forward to that. But, yeah. That'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty and happy shopping. Don't forget to use that promo code. And let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What did y'all think of the first round of the King of DDT tournament? And what did y'all think of Wrestle Magic 2024? Did you enjoy the show? What did you think of the extra 6 matches? Let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube, the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed start to the new week. And I will see y'all in the next video in our live stream. Peace. Love y'all. Laters.